Hi there, Josh, the Green Rock Roadster here. The most common question that I get from people is, well, where do you charge your electric vehicle? So I thought today that we would take a trip and visit all of the charging stations here in St. John's. Well, actually in Mount Pearl and Paradise as well. And so you can see where all the locations are. And then at the end, I'll show you where the best charging station is and where we charge up most of the time. So here we go. So we're in the 351 Parkade down here on Water Street, and behind me you'll see two Schneider Electric EV charging stations, and there's actually a whole bunch in this parkade. I think there's about 20 or so, and so you have to pay to park in here, but the charging is free. So if you work in the downtown area, this is a great spot for parking and getting a free charge. And if you work downtown, you would never ever have to charge at home because you could just charge here for free all the time. But anyway, so this is the first spot, and we'll head on to the second one now. Okay, we are now at the Paradise Recreational Center. This is some new chargers that were recently installed. So there's two spots here. Parking for electric vehicles only, right next to the front, super convenient. And yeah. So these are another two Schneider electric charging stations. These ones are free to use. They don't require any card or anything. And yeah. Hi there. So we're out front of Lindsay Construction. As you can see, they have a charging station installed here. Actually, all of the three buildings here, this is on Becklin Road in Mount Pearl, all three of these large buildings have electric vehicle charging stations installed, which is great for all the employees that work here. And so if they had an electric vehicle, they could charge up for free while they're working. And yeah, it's great. So now we're at the Green Rock E.V.S. shop. This is on 835 Topsail Road in Mount Pearl. So this is their shop here, round back parking lot. And so you can see here that they have a Sun Country Highway charger. And so we're plugged in here now. And so yeah, this is where they have all of their vehicles for sale. They got some scooters inside, electric bicycles. And this is where they also perform service on all of the vehicles that they sell as well. So yeah, it's a great location here, and it's convenient that they got a charging station as well. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, we're here at the Hickman's Chevrolet dealership, and so they also have a Sun Country Highway charger. So just going to demonstrate plugging this charger in. So there we go, we heard the honk and we see the green light, so the car is charging. So this is a pretty convenient location because you're here on Kenmount Road, and there's lots of restaurants or shopping that you could do while your car is charging. Okay, we're here at the last charger to visit. This is at the Hampton Inn and Suites over in Stavanger Drive. So they have two charging stations here for electric vehicles. So these chargers are mainly for people who come from out of town and are staying here at the hotel. But I'm sure if you were stopped in for a slice over Boston Pizza, they wouldn't mind you getting a quick charge here. But anyways, let's head now to the most convenient charging station, and where I charge 95% of the time. Okay, we're back here at the most convenient place to charge, which is at home. And the reason being is you can always charge up overnight while you're sleeping, and then when you wake up in the morning, you have a full charge available to you. So here you can see with the Chevy Volt, and on the corner here is where we installed our electric vehicle charging station. So just detach the cable here. And there we go. Look for the green light. There we go, now we're charging. So 95% of the time, charging at home, because it's the most convenient place to do so. We're not out waiting somewhere where we don't really need to be. I just plug in at night, and then when we come out in the morning, we have a full charge. So there's different options for charging at home. What we've chosen to do here is we had an electrician install a 240 volt charger that we use, and using the 240 volt charger, it will charge this Chevy Volt in about 3 to 4 hours, which is great. Other cars like the Nissan Leaf or the Tesla Model S, they take a little bit longer. The other option is you could choose just to charge with a 120 volt outlet. So we have there's several exterior 120 volt outlets. There's one, for example. We have one over there where if we wanted to, we could charge up there. It would be a little bit of a slower charge. To charge the Volt with the 120 volt, it would take about 8 to 9 hours. But the 240 volt chargers, they're pretty economical. They're not too expensive to install, and they're super convenient that they're just always on the side of your house. You don't have to worry about plugging anything in, and you get the faster charge. So those are highly recommended. But anyway, so that's the conclusion of this video. Basically, the most common question that I get is, where do you charge? And the answer is, most of the time, 95% of the time, we are charging at home, unless we're going out on a road trip where we'll use the Sun Country Highway chargers that are along the Trans-Canada. But while we're here in town, we're always charging at home.